Good morning, my angels. How's everybody doing today? It's June 27th, 2023. OMG. It's almost July. How are my lovely angels doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. I got kittens running around everywhere. I've still got 3 out of the 4. My little Easter blessing kittens, and one of them's, well, we had 4, one went, and then another one's going, and one might go, and then we're keeping one, so that we know of. We know one's spoken for, so we're not sure about the other ones in limbo, but whatever, who cares? I'm enjoying them. So yeah, so I was here last week, excuse me, putting my medicinal herbage down. I gotta have my greens, y'all. Gotta have my greens. So last week I came back and talked some more about the LBRP and how amazing it is, the benefits that you gain from doing this ritual. You know, remember, I was just let me tell you something. I was a normal Christian woman, okay? I didn't know anything about any of this high magic stuff, none of that. I didn't know anything about Kabbalah, none of that, okay? Then it was brought to me. And so when I learned, you know, as I've learned this and through my awakening, you know, it's brought me everything that I've described. It's brought all that, and then just an unsurmountable amount of peace and joy in my heart on a daily basis. You know, I struggled from depression, anxiety, all that is gone. You know, now everything is not perfect, but life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. That's like what Magnet says. And isn't that the God honest truth? Because nothing will ever be perfect. And I'll, you know, and I say that over and over and over again. But life is my perfect, is what it's become. So, you know, anybody's, you know, struggling from anxiety and depression, you know, I send you so much love and so much healing. And I pray that you will maybe try doing the LBRP, the banishing ritual of the pentagram, and then that would help you. You know, that could banish a lot of that. You know, it gradually took. You know, I was a cigarette smoker and a drinker, and occasional Xanax user. And so I just stopped, you know, that, and then the main thing, but the nicotine that just slowly took it out of my life, it just started tasting bad, and I just felt like I didn't need it. Like I just didn't have the craving. The craving wasn't there. So that's what it does. And it's really magic. That's why it's called, you know, magic. Well, high magic. So I also spoke on, you know, I have my bag. I'm recycling my plastic bottles. I'm trying to remind my kiddo and my husband and stuff that, so let's put them in there. And then I know there is a recycling place about 20 minutes for me. So I'll be able to take it over there. I wish we had, you know, I wish they were stricter on recycling in big cities, but hey, one day. And so, you know, this week has been, well, my oldest boys are working, so usually I'm doing stuff, you know, with them during the summer, getting them or doing things, or they're coming over and stuff. So that's been kind of, both of them are working. And my daughter's been in summer school, and it's only been half days because she missed too much school last year. She missed a couple days more than she should have. So she's having to make it up, but it's been a blessing because it's giving me more time to focus on my work studies, and then her more time to be out of the house. And so, you know, it's really hot this summer, and I'm not a go type person. I'm more about staying still nowadays. Last summer, I'm slowing down. Spirit slowed me down. Last summer it was more go. This summer it's more sit and be still. And I'm not saying that I spend lots of time just sitting here in the quiet meditating and stuff. No, I mean, I do sit a lot of time in the quiet. I rarely watch TV. You know, I don't watch the news, of course. I don't have cable, but I have streaming services, you know. And So I do occasionally when my husband gets home, we do watch, sorry, I guess I kind of am obsessed with my hair a little bit. It looks good sometimes. That's why I like it. I braid it. Anyways, so I come on these videos because of the changes in my life that this wonderful system of High Magic has done, what it has done for me, how it makes me feel. It has brought every cell in my body to life. I am filled with the Ruach, the spirit of the divine. I have awakened the divine within me. I am a fully anthropos. I am a fully awakened divine human being. And I share this because I was just a normal, everyday, average Christian woman working, trying to make my relationship work, trying to be the best person I could be, and just constantly just doing the wrong thing, sinning over and over. I can't even say that. I'm sorry. Let me back that up. I apologize. Let me back that up. Yes, I was sinning, but I wasn't doing the wrong things. I was doing exactly what I was supposed to be doing. It brought me here. So that's why I'm here, is to tell you that everything that happens in your life is for a reason. Whether it be bad, whether you label it bad or label it good, everything we go through happens for a reason. It's here to evolve our soul, and whether it's been drug addictions, rapes, molestations, whether you've been molested or you've done the molesting, etc. God sees you, God forgives you, sure, God forgives you, but the thing is it doesn't matter, because what matters is that you can be a fully human being, and you can live life without sinning, and you can live life without anxiety and depression. You can live life without alcohol. You can live life without sugar, a bad, food addictions, no, you can't live life without food. I'm figuring that out, and it's all about moderation, and it's all about, just doing the right thing and not hoarding and not being greedy. And, but I'm not here to be negative about anything. I'm only here to bring positivity and love. That's it. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're going through. The point is there's a system that I have founded, that I have discovered through God, of course, and my angels, of course. I wouldn't be anywhere without them. I wouldn't know any of this, of course. But, and the thing is it's an easy system. And what it does is it's just a miracle. It's really a miracle. And I feel like I am a walking miracle. Every day I'm a walking miracle. And if you could see pictures of me just from a couple years ago, even just last year, you can see it. I'm vibrant. I'm alive. My skin's alive. My cells are alive. Before I wasn't fully alive. I wasn't fully human. I was still part animal, I want to say, I was being very, was lying, manipulative, secretive, but I was insecure, and I put myself before others, and yes, I was greedy, yeah, and all the above. But because I started doing this work, which it was simple. I started invoking in the morning and banishing in the evening. And that was it. I did that for quite some time. And that did so much for me. Just that alone and you don't even have to do, the invoking in the morning. You can just do the banishing, the LBRP. And So, but anyways, you know, it's just such a simple system. And so the thing is I get so excited about it. And when I think about it, and I'm so passionate about this and what I do because of what it did for me and what it did for my life and for my relationship with my husband and for my children. You know, it removed all the negative, with my hard work, all the negative energy has been removed, and my relationships are just thriving. And so, you know, with me doing the work, it trickled down, and, you know, I see the changes in my husband, you know, I see the changes in, everything around me. And I'm because I had brought these angels and awakened these angels, and I have their guidance, you know, on a daily basis, and so it's just a complete miracle to me. And I feel better. I'm healthier. You know, I use, you know, like my well, I wasn't even when I was in my addiction, I was not a marijuana smoker. I did not use marijuana medicinally at all. When I was before my awakening, I was just a drinker, and smoking pot made me feel too much. And I'll be completely honest, I would get anxiety and stuff from smoking it. But you know, drinking was my thing. And so I truly believe, because I have used the marijuana with this, and I do believe that it did aid in healing. I really honestly, with all my heart, truly believe that it's aided in the healing process, and it has done things that even I don't know. I barely know anything. I don't know nothing really, you know. And so, you know, again, I come on here to talk about my journey because it's just, again, I wake up every day and I'm in awe. I'm in awe of what this has done for my life and for my family, number one, and for my future generations to come. I'm excited about life, y'all, you know? So that's why I'm here, Mama. That's why I'm here, my little sweethearts. How is everybody doing today? Enough yak and Robin. My loves, you know, I just wanted to come back, and I did not do the LBRP last week when I shut down my video because, well, something made me not do it. I don't know. I just didn't do it. So I'm going to do a banishing today, and we're going to close out with that. But I would just want to remind y'all, life is so very precious. It's a gift, all right? Being here on earth is a gift from God, all right? We should not be fearful of the things that God puts in our life. Yes, some things are not good for the environment, etc., etc. But we don't want to be fearful, and we want to just be aware, be awoke, be woke. That's what we want to do, is be aware and be woke, all right? And not be naive to things, and just start making slow little changes as we go, just like baby steps, just like I did, you know, just slow little baby steps, slow little changes. And, you know, that's all we can do, you know. You know, and so I say, with this work, we're turning on our love switch. This turned on my love switch. It literally turned on my love switch. You know, when I was very fearful when doing this work, because I was very uneducated about it. I didn't have anybody to watch or tell me, so I was real uneducated, so I was real fearful. But when I first started doing this work, and you can watch back on my old LBRPs, I'm teaching in the end. I'm bringing in the Leolam, or wait, what was it? I forgot. The love and compassion. Remember, I bring in the love and compassion, and so I've stopped doing that, but I still do it mentally sometimes. But because I've got I don't know. I just kind of try to keep it simple, stupid kiss. So I kind of did away with that. But hey, I'm still teaching that. I think that that's still a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. And that's helped me a lot. But I started saying that in the beginning without just, you know, and that's how it's slow, gradual changes. You do this work for just a couple weeks, just a week even, shoot, one time. You know what I'm saying? You don't, I'm not going to get your hopes up. Let's just say a couple weeks you do this because you want to build, oh, and let me tell you, Saturn days, very important rest, especially if you're somebody that's doing the work a lot, like I do almost every day. You don't want to be doing your work 7 days a week. That's why God rests, okay, on the Sabbath. For me, it's Saturday. I don't know. For you, maybe Sunday, okay? But for me, it's Saturn day. And so I have just started this recently, and I found a lot of peace that day. And the more I learn, the more I'm learning. I've been listening and reading the Gnostic scriptures from Nag Hammadi, the Gospel of Mary of Magdala, Gospel of Thomas. I've listened to that at one time. I'm listening to it again. I'm going to listen to the anyways, yes, the Gnostic Gospels. And there's a very important, and the Gnostic Bible is something that I will be well, Pistis Sophia, I've got that. I'm reading it on script. I do a lot of script reading. And so, you know, and it says there, you know, fasting. No fasting. We don't have to fast. If you're doing the work, that's all you have to do. And I truly believe that, I believe that. And I probably won't be doing any fasting for a while. Not going into detail. I just feel like I'm going to try this out. Because I don't need to fast, and my body needs nutrients. I don't need to beg for anybody's love or feel like I'm atoning for sins because I'm not sinning. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times people will fast to atone for sins, etc. and stuff, but when you're doing this work, you just naturally, everything starts happening perfectly and in conjunction with each other. It's very, very, very sophisticated, very, 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 very highly intelligent system. And again, like I've said in my previous videos, you got to think as heaven, where I come from, it is super, super, super where God is at, and everything. It is super advanced, like thousands of years more advanced than we are. So, you got to think they've done this before. This is, you know, I've been here before. I've done this. So, you know, it's, yeah. So anyways, eat to live, don't live to eat. And I still am struggling because I've always, since I was a little girl, struggled with food and comfort eating, and I've always loved food, but I never loved what it did to my body, because the food out there, the food that I was eating, is very damaging to our bodies. Just not to the soul, but to the bodies. And only because, you know, man put it out there, and, you know, God, hey, you know, when God's not here and attending to things, excuse me, stop it with a hair. You know, things happen. So anyways, so again, eat to live, don't live to eat. And when you're doing this work, I was going to say, because I'm not bringing those 7 deadly sins in here to bring any negativity or anything like that. But the things that we are naturally born to do, the 7 deadly sins, the things that God naturally put us here to do, you know, that we shouldn't feel guilty about, You'll eventually stop sinning. That when you're purifying your soul, that's what that means, is you're just going to stop sinning. Isn't that great? And just to put it in layman's terms, you know? So it's like you live every day. You just do the work. You don't feel guilty for being who you were put here to be in the beginning when you were born. And you just let your soul become more divine and more divine. And you just become a more divine human being. And you just continue to live life. And you go through the little bitty challenges that the angels put you through daily. And that's just it. You know what I'm saying? It's super simple. You don't feel guilty. You faith. Faith is what gets you through it. Music, no news. You turn the damn news off. Turn the TV off. Get in the quiet. Music too. I love music, but you can't have loud music. I was in that like that in the beginning. I was loud music, and the whole neighborhood could hear it. But eventually I turned that off. My subwoofer blew. I want to say the angels blew my subwoofer. My angels, myself. I blew my subwoofer. But you know, it's about sitting still. And you don't just have to, I don't know why I moved my camera like that. I guess that's good. You don't just have to sit there again in the quiet with nothing on and no. That's why you do this work, because yes, meditation is important. Very important. Very important. You can even do guided meditations. They have tons of apps. You know, hey, I was struggling with money and stuff at the time too, but they have apps that you can get free trials for, or I managed to do my app and pay for it because I knew that I needed my meditation app, because that's how I used to meditate, was do guided meditations. But when you're doing this work, it is a meditation. It is a moving meditation. The LBRP is a moving meditation. So you're taking that time and you're taking that energy and you're putting that onto that, focusing onto that. Okay. And time and energy go into these rituals, you know. And what you put into it is what you're going to get out. But I didn't put it in the beginning. I didn't know what to put into it. I didn't know what I was doing. But it was still working. Because my angels knew that my heart was in it. My heart was in it. And my mind was in it too, as much as it could be. As much as I could be. I was busy. I was working a lot, you know. But then my angels put me in a situation to where I was back with my caretaker, my soulmate, and our relationship started to grow, and we started to learn to love each other in a healthy way, you know, without fears and without the paranoia, except, you know, because I had a lot of that, you know, and bad thought forms, and bad energy, bad entities, you know, within me. And I had some external things going on too, and then where I was at, the little townhome I was in. So I had it all around me, within and without, you know. And so I had to fight that off, and within and without. So that's what I did. Disease never lives in a well-oxygenated body. Ain't that the truth? We need to remember that. Disease never lives in a well-oxygenated body. Like I told my sister, meditate. She's like, it just sounds so hard. Yeah, the word meditation, people are like, it sounds hard. I don't even know what to do. You sit and you focus on your breathing. That's it. When I told her that, she goes, oh, well, that sounds easy. Yeah, I said, just focus on breathing in the oxygen and breathing out the carbon dioxide. Breathing in the oxygen, breathing out the carbon dioxide. Okay. Oh yeah. Love more, judge less. love more, judge less, and love is the law, love under will. If you do this work, if you've been doing this work, you understand or will understand what I'm saying. Love is the law. Love is the law. Love under will. Meaning when you're doing this work, your soul has no other choice but to love. It's the will of the soul. It's the will of the soul. Literally. It's the will of the soul, and it keeps the soul going is the love. But it's the will of the soul. Okay? Love is the law. Love is the law. Love should be the law. Love under will. Yes. Crowley. I don't know if he got that from somebody or he came up with that, but thank you. Oh yeah. Love more, judge less, and always remember where you came from. Where did you come from? You came from God. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God, so always remember where you came from. Always remember where you're going. Be happy with what you have. All right? Give more. Give more. Give more. Yes, we are. We are here to enjoy God's gifts. Yes, we are. Amen. So motivate. We are here to enjoy God's gifts. Moderately. Moderately. So all can have. So all can have. One day, all will have. It won't be like it is today. It'll be different. It'll be different. But it's not just, it's gradual. And I think way long term. I think way long term. I always do. I get ahead of myself. So, and another thing is, when fasting from the world. Fasting from the world. If you watch a lot of news and stuff like that, you gotta fast from that. See how much you love it. And then I bet you don't go back. Yeah. Fast from things like that. Fast from negativity, negative people. Fast from people in your life that cause you strife. Stay away from them. Fast from that. You don't always have to fast on food. And I'm not going to tell you that if you feel on a fast, if you feel like you need it, shoot, sometimes we need it to kickstart our digestive system and stuff like that, and to help and aid us with weight loss and things like that. So, because it is important to be a healthy weight, because we do want to live a long life, but especially if we're doing this work, because we need to be here to do the work. Okay? Yeah, but and I want to say is a lot of people think, oh my God, with this work, I'm just going to turn out and I'm going to be just perfect, and I'm going to be perfectly perfect, and I'm going to be pure white, and my soul's just going to gleam, and I'm just going to drink water all the time, and I'm never going to do this, and I'm never going to do that. Please. We are here to enjoy God's gifts again. Okay. So as long as you are not out abusing things and hurting people, okay, then you're fine. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Don't be too greedy either. I had even an issue with the $2 pants. God got on my ass for that, okay? So, it doesn't matter how much it is. It's don't put too much of your focus on things. It's important to not be greedy. It's important to not be greedy. It is important to not be greedy. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It's important to not be greedy. It's important to give and not hoard money, not hoard things, not hoard diamonds, not hoard jewels, etc. You know, I don't care how rich I'll ever be. I would not do that. And I would give. We would give. We would sell this, and we would, you know, do so much. So much. You know what I'm saying? With all the things that are hoarded in this, you know, in this beautiful earth. There's so much stuff that's being hoarded that it would, you know, that if we could unhoard and everybody's bank accounts and garages and stuff like that, everybody would have enough to go around. Everybody. But, you know, there's a lot of greed in the world. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. So, and, you know, and like I was saying before, you know, you don't have to, when you're doing this work, you don't have to do spells and ask for things. You can do spells. Do spell work. I'm just saying, you don't have to do spells. You don't have to, sure you can ask for them. But the important thing is you have to keep the faith to know that your angels and you and everything, your higher self, knows exactly what you need in life at that exact moment. And that you're going to have everything that you need. And that's it. How do the birds get by every day? They don't sit there and stress about what God's going to bring them. They don't want more. You know, try to live more like a bird. You know, be happy with what you got. You know, if you have a lot of stuff, sell it. That's me. You know, if I have everything or give it away, I give it. Don't sell it, give it away. You know, I mean, if you're hoarding a garage full of furniture that you're never going to use, go donate it to these shelters. You've got rehab centers and stuff that, you know, need these kind of things. And my angels, you know, so the universe will always have your back. The universe will always have your back. Just do the work. Just do it. Like Nike says, just do it. And don't be hating. We cannot hate on Nike, and I cannot hate on Lululemon. My daughter likes Lululemon, and I cannot hate on, and here I am plugging these products. I can't hate on any of this stuff because I have to see the God, the good in everything. We all do in this world today. Turn off the news. Turn on the God switch. Turn on the love switch is what I'm saying. Turn on the positive switch. Be a positive Polly. Don't be a negative Nancy. And that's me today. I don't want to be a Karen anymore. I want to be a positive Polly. Oh, but again, you know, it doesn't, now there are people that can push the pissy buttons. You know, and that's another thing is things will never be, everything will never be, there will still be people that come into your life that God will say, you know, and maybe, you know, and so you can just stay away from that because sometimes we need a fast from people. So, and sometimes people need a fast from us, you know. But it's in all aspects of our life. In all aspects of our life, you know. Sometimes we just need to stay positive and just love. We just need to love others for who they are, no matter what. No matter what. We love others for who they are. Even if you don't like somebody, and you know, and my husband gets irritated with the homeless because he thinks that they're out there begging for money and they should be working and stuff. But what he doesn't realize is that a lot of them are mentally ill. A lot of them are mentally ill and can't work, and they were never given a chance. They were never given a chance in life. There are people out there that were never given a chance, y'all. You know, and then there's people that are going through things that we don't even know. You know, and people put on faces every day and, you know, and that are hurting, you know, and we have to remember hurting people hurt people, okay? And we have to love those people anyways. We love them. We love them and yes, we don't even have to ask. That's the thing. You don't even have to ask God to change them or pray for them or nothing like that. You let them be, and let the universe, let them live their life, and let them live out their karma. You know, let them live out their life, their string of life. You know, what they're here to do. That's their path. We're all here on our own path. We are all God's children. We have to remember that. You have to remember that. All God's children, each and every one of us. We cannot pick and choose who we want to like and who we want to love. We should, as an anthropos, as a fully divine, awakened human being, you will be loving each other the way you're supposed to love each other, the right way, with an open heart and with a smile and with no bad feelings, no negativity. And it's hard in today's world because we don't have a lot of fully awakened divine human beings. And so that's why I have to see the divine in each and every person. Definitely. And it's there. It just, you know, I want to say, yeah, they're sleeping. Like sleeping beauties. My little sleeping beauties. But, you know, one by one, it's a slow mass awakening. So, again, pure heart. Just go with it out of pure heart. You know, that's what's most important. You know, and if you don't feel like you have a pure heart about something, then, you know, work on that. Just acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Say, this is something that I feel like is bothering me. And God, we need to work on this, please. Let's just fix it. Let's put some healing light on it and beam some light down into it. And let's just work on it. And sometimes you have to sit there and you have to picture that iridescent light from God, you know, from above. You know, or just a yellow. I do a yellow healing light too. Green. You can use green. Green is very healing in the heart, for the Anahata chakra. So just envision a green light in your heart if your heart's hurting for something. You know, that's important. It's important. It's important to bring that healing light into our bodies. And then that way we can share that back like little Care Bears. Sharing our love for each other in this broken world that we live in. And I'm staying positive, optimistic, as you see. And that's what I'll do. That's what I'm here for. All right? All right. I think that's it. Life is precious. Cherish it. And again, I'm not going to do the banishing ritual. Unless there's somebody out there that really wants me to do it again, then you can comment and leave a message. And I've changed it up a bit, but not much has changed. But you know, you can go back and watch my old videos for that. But I did go over it through my last video, y'all. I did go over it through the pentagram ritual explained. I just went over it. So, again, I can serve my energy now on all levels. It's important. It's important. It's important. And because it's so hot outside, too. So I'm not able to I'm not able to get a whole lot of sun like I want. Well, I mean, I did this weekend, as you can tell. Oh, we went to here. There's in LaPorte, Texas, right next to Pasadena. It's right outside of Houston. they have this cool wave pool, and I've been going to it since I was pretty young. And so I took the girls there, and Savannah's last week of summer school this week, but we're still gonna be taking it easy and just staying cool. And it's pretty hot. It's been 100 degrees. We're supposed to get some rain next week, I believe. That's what it says now, but you never know. I can't predict the future. You know, we cannot predict the future. Lord knows that. So I'm trying to stay plenty hydrated and keep my diet right. And so I am going to go. It's already up in 140 minutes. I'm about to go suit up and go for my walk, I think. I need that. I need the outside time, and my walks have been, I need the sweat, and it's good for me, and I feel better when I get out there and I actually get my workout on a little bit. So I'm getting in the habit of doing that. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. I'm taking it easy. I do not overdo myself. My body will not let me. Still doing my squats, keeping up with that booty. That's important. And yeah, I just don't overdo things because I need this body to last a long time. We have to remember that. We're here for a long time, the ones of us doing this work. So, and I love you, my angels, and I'll be back soon, real soon. All right? And oh yeah, we're going to talk about veganism. And I do believe that it's that it is very important, and maybe not right now. It's very important in your journey, but and if I do feel like if you truly want to become a anthropos, a fully awakened divine human being, that you do have to remove the death or the flesh from your diets. It will be important eventually. And again, you're probably not there yet, you know, and maybe some of you are, but you're not ready, and that's okay. It's okay. It is. It's okay. It's fine. You'll get there. You'll get there. All right? In time. And it is a little scary thing because it is an addiction, and meat is. And it does damage the aura, and you know, you cannot, how would an animal be able to trust you if you wanted to go up to it and heal it, you know? And so I just you know, you are what you eat, and so I don't want to be an animal anymore. I want to be a fully divine human, like I was put here to be. So anyways, enough on that. I don't want to stress anybody out over that. I love you. Have a very blessed day, and I'll see you soon, my angels. Bye.